somewhere along the lines, I decided that this Bonzo Dog Band song that was in the Magical Mystery Tour called Cab For Cutie would make a really great band name. And if I would have known now how many times I would have to answer the question as to where the name came from, I probably would have chose a different name. But, you know, hindsight, of course, is 20/20.
The biggest change with Transatlanticism was the drummer. Michael left the band and we hired Jason McGurr to be our drummer.
The glove compartment isn't accurately named, and everybody knows it.
I think that having the album be called Plans, I mean, I think that the tone of so many of the songs is far more optimistic, and I think that you can't really make plans unless you are optimistic, unless you have something to look forward to. You know, there's a sense of optimism, kind of looking forward to something kind of larger than oneself on this record.
Where soul meets body.
I Will Follow You Into the Dark. I mean, there's references to going to Catholic school in the song, and I was brought up Catholic, and I think for me, I've been kind of finding it harder to kind of accept so many of the things that I was brought up being told I have to accept. One day I just had this idea of, like, I think it was like such a beautiful sentiment to have this idea of, like, nobody knows what happens to us after we die. I mean, the Pope knows about as much about what happens to us after we die as I do, or you, or anybody else in this room. So I had this idea of, I thought it'd be really nice to kind of have this sentiment about following somebody else into the dark. I mean, we're all going to die someday, and we don't know what it is, and the fact that we don't know what that is, to me, that registers as dark. You know, I'm following you into the dark. I don't know what's there. I don't know, what we're walking into, and that kind of triggered a series of kind of like images in my head about just kind of like being in like a
illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you.